Painting on a small scale feels like I'm in a tiny wonderland painting a story. So let's jump right in. On my palette today are only 4 colors: Yellow Ochre, Cadmium Red Medium, Payne's Grey, and Titanium White. It's basically the Zorn palette, except I've replaced Ivory Black with Payne's Grey for a more blue look. To begin, I'm using a number 8 flat brush to add a warm wash of color to cover up the pencil drawing. To get this color, mix Yellow Ochre with Cadmium Red Medium and water it down. Although it's better to use a wider brush, I just like using small ones. There are so many ways of painting 3-dimensional subjects. For portraits, I like painting in small sections with no details just yet, only tonal values: dark, medium, and light. Unlike oil paints, acrylics dry quickly, so getting a seamless look can sometimes be a problem. One way to blend easily would be to use the wet and wet technique of blending while the paint is still wet. Just load up your brush with paint and you'll have more time to move the paint around and blend multiple colors. Another way would be to cover an entire object, like this wheel for instance, in the darkest value, and then add the medium and light values over it. There's also the dry brush technique, which works well on paper to get a softer look. Just dip your brush in paint, dab it off on a tissue, and apply it to your painting. I really like this pastel green, so I find myself using it every chance I get. It's a mix of Yellow Ochre, Payne's Grey, and lots of white. Think of this limited palette as a filter. The Payne's Grey will give you more blue tones, and the more white you add to the mix, the more pastel-like your colors will look. If you've never used a limited palette before, you have to try it. It's easy to mix color and create color harmonies as well. See this pink? I'm gonna add the same pink from the flowers to highlight the cat. And later, I'll use the green from the background to paint some leaves between the flowers. Sometimes you may find that you like more than one reference and want to combine them. This painting was a combination of 2 different photo references, and using a limited palette made it easy to create color harmonies for a cohesive look. Well, I hope you found this short video useful. Until next time, have fun painting! If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for new videos every week.